Good morning, children. And in Thursday, we have learned about the second chapter, getting started with Python introduction. Okay, and today also we are going to revise the same topic, getting started with Python. In this topic, we will learn about the introduction and how it's working only. Okay, the next topic, the third lesson only, we are going to see the deepest thing about Python. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Python history. What is Python history? Actually, the Python history is in 1991 February, the Guido van Rossum has created the language Python programming. Children, next one is a Python history. Okay, so in February 1991, the Guido van Rossum has developed the Python program. Okay, so the Python before the before 2010 till no, till 2010 the Python was not popular. Okay, but after the 2010 only the Python was become a very popular programming language, because about the Python language syntax were very difficult. Okay, in the before 2010, but after 2010 only the Python has become a very easy program. That's why it is popular after 2010. Okay, so second line is Python is based on influenced with two programming languages. Okay, so the developer was developed this program is influenced with some other programs like C and C++. Okay, so the next one is a Python is an easy learn it powerful object oriented programming language. Why it is easy means it is compared to the other language, the Python is having a very easy syntaxes only, because some other languages like C and C++ having a at least 5 to 6 at least having 6 to 7 lines to print any output. Okay, but in our Python language we need to print we need um, we need only 4 to 5 lines to print our output only. So that's why it's a very easy learn. Okay, so the next one is a Python is a dynamically interpreted language. Why it is a dynamically interpreted language? Sense basically the programming language is having two parts. First one is a interpreted language and second one is a compiler language. Interpreter is it is used to execute your program as line by line. If you having any error in that line, the program is stopped. Okay, the execution is stopped and particular error, and after only it is executed, because of it is a interpreted language. So the compiler is means it is used to execute your whole programs. Okay, so and also it show your whole errors only. Okay, so the interpreter is used to execute your program as line by line. That's why it's a very easy programming language. Okay, what is high level language and lower level language? So high level language is sense it's a human language. Okay, so every program has written only in English. Okay, so but the lower language is depends upon the binary language, that is it's created by zeros and ones only. So the Python is also created with in Python also we are using only high level language. Okay, so noted that point, it is a dynamically interpreted language. Okay, so it is also like a high level language. The Python is a high level language. Okay, the Python is also created by English. That's why it is called a interpreted language. Okay, so some other languages is in available in the industry that's having lower level languages. Okay, so next one is, so the Python is a easy learn it powerful. Okay, and this, okay, so we all finished the history. So next, Python pluses. What is Python pluses? Python pluses is sense it's a advantages of Python. Okay, what the first advantages is Python code maintenance is very easy and easy to read others code. Okay, so if you want to read others code, you can also read others codes, because it is very easy to read and easy to understand the others programs also. That's why it's a very interesting languages. Okay, so the next one is a, and also I already told you before, the Python syntax is very simple syntaxes, and everyone is able to do, okay, without any further knowledges. Okay, so Python is compact and easy to use. Okay, so it is a object oriented language, and it having a very easy syntaxes rules is only. But in C++ we having a more than 2 lines of syntax, or and very complex syntaxes are there. Okay, so compared to the other language, the Python having only easy to use and easy syntaxes only. Okay, so the next one is the expansive languages. Why it is called expansive languages? Since it is having a only a fewer line of codes only. But in C++, Java having a more than 4 to 5 codes. Okay, but here we have only fewer lines of codes and simpler syntax compared to the other languages like C++, Java, etc. Okay, the next one is a interpreted language. I have already told you, the interpreted language is called a line by line compilation, that is a execution. Okay, it is used to execute your program as line by line. Okay, so mind it is an interpreted language, and it is not a compiled language. The compiled language is C and C++ only. Okay. Sorry, the next one is its completeness. Why it is called a completeness? Because it's having a lot of libraries and lot of syntaxes, and it having a more functionalities to use the people. Okay, that's why it's a completeness. Okay, so other than, so the most type of people required functionalities is there. That's why it's called a completeness. Okay, so the next one is cross platform language. Cross platform language is example is some programming languages is supporting only some particular operating systems. Okay, so but our Python supports all our operating system. Okay, so if you want to install the Python software, you just go to the browser and select the browser, select the Python and Python version. Okay, so there is a list to select, which is you just select the Python version according to your operating system. If you are having a if you are having a operating system Windows 10, you just select the Python version according to your operating system. Okay, the second one is free and open source. What is free and open source? What are the things are available without any cost? That is called a free open source. Okay, so in Python also it is a freely available along with its source code in our web browsers. You just go to visit the browser and click OK. So for that, you don't want to pay any cost for the particular Python language. Okay, so in Python you don't need to pay any cost for this Python language. That is called a free and open source software. Okay, so the second one is variety of usages and applications. Okay, nowadays the Python has become a very popular language. That's why so many of the industries and some of the popular industries and some of the people's so after 2010, the Python has become a very popular language, and because of it's having a simpler syntaxes and fewer coding lines. Okay, so for that, many of the industries are using this language for them particular uses. Okay, so the next one is Python Python some minutes. It's a in this topic you will learn the disadvantages and advantages also in the human in the human side. Okay, the first one is a Python is very powerful yet simple language with so many advantages. It is not perfect programming language. Why it is a not perfect programming language means it's not a first one is a not the fastest language because of it is a interpreted language. So the interpreted language is doing only the line by line comparison only. Okay, line by line execution only. That's why it's having some late. Okay, not a fastest language because Python offers fastest development times, but execution times are not then faster compared to some compiled language. In C++, they are all compiled languages, so it is executes the program in very fast, but the Python is very slow process only because of interpreter. It's the interpreter is used to compile the line by line execution only. So that's why it's very, it is the first disadvantages. Second one is a lesser libraries language. What is lesser library language? In Python we have only lesser libraries only, like pandas, numpy. These are all the libraries. Okay, so the Python offers library support for almost all computing programs, but its libraries is still not competent with languages like C, C++, Java, Perl, etc. Okay, so this is the second disadvantages of Python. Third disadvantages is not strong on type binding. What is not strong on type binding is Python interpreter is not very strong on catching type mismatch issues. That is, if you are typed any wrong things, the Python is not catch accurately catch your mistakes or errors in the syntax. It just want to proper syntaxes only, but it is not take accurate errors. Okay, so it is a fourth disadvantages. And last one is not easily convertible. It's because of its lack of syntax. And Python is an easy language to program in, but different to translate in other programming language. And this is because most other languages having structured defined syntaxes. Okay, so in C++, there are a lot of having lot of syntaxes, and this the syntax is having a structured languages. Okay, so but in our Python language there is no structured defined syntax, so that is only having a easy syntaxes. Okay, everyone knows what it is written in the programs. Okay, so for that's why it's not a convertible. So next one is working in Python. Okay, in this topic you can learn how to download Python on the internet. Okay, so first one is default installation available from. So before you start working in Python, you need to install Python on your computer. Okay, so there are multiples of so there are multiple distributions available in the internet bar. Okay, you can use this distribution and download the Python. Okay, first one is a default installation available from www.org. So with the help of this website you can download the Python program. If you are downloaded the Python, the interpreter and Python ideally is available in the Python programming language. See my board, see my system. I'm having a Python. So if I type the Python here, whenever you are install the Python programming language as so if you type the Python here, you can see the lot of files. Okay, whenever you are install the Python on your computer, the Python will install along with these files. Okay, so first one is the Python 3.8 32-bit, because my version is a 3.8. That's why it's the file is will appear. And the next one is a command line. In this command line you can also edit your programs. The next one is a manuals 3.8 manuals file, and then is a Python files. If you are it's my these files are distributed files. Okay, the if you are deleted this files, the your Python will not be run. Okay, the next one is there are many other Python distributions available these days. Anaconda Python distribution is one such highly recommended distribution. So there are a lot of distributions available in the internet. Okay, so I am using Anaconda Python distribution only. With the help of Anaconda Python distribution, you can use the NumPy libraries, SciPy, Pandas, these in the Anaconda Python. Okay, so the next one is many popular IDEs are available. Example Spider IDE, PyCharm IDE, etc. Okay, these are all available in the Anaconda Python distribution. You can visit the Anaconda Python distribution and use these libraries. Okay, so the next one is and also to install any this distribution, please refer to Appendix, Appendix. Okay, so you can refer to Appendix. Okay, so once you have Python installed on your computer, you are ready to work it. Okay, so you can work in Python different ways. See, I'll tell you how to install. Go to the Chrome or any browser. Go to any browser and click on www.python.org. Okay, this is the website to download the Python. Okay, computer. Okay, so this is the very easy step only. Okay, so just type www.python.org. Okay, so this is the website to download Python. Okay, select this website and just see there is an option to download. Select the download button, and here I have already downloaded, that's why it's visible my version. Okay, I have downloaded the version which is Python 3.8.5. Okay, so if you want to download okay, so if you're having a different operating system, you select your operating system. I'm having only a Windows 10, so I have selected the Windows and click Python. Okay, so see here the Python is downloading. Okay, after it is downloaded, you just select these and open. Select this, open when done. Okay, so likewise it's opening. I have already having a Python on my computer. I just tell you. So see, this is the Python. This is the Python files. Okay, generally the Python having a two types. You can type your programs like two different ways. First one is a interactive mode and descriptive mode.